Hello jelly babes, welcome back to my channel. So I watched a tutorial here on YouTube. The channel's name is Nails with Courtney Crosbie, and she did neon smoke nails, and it was such a fantastic tutorial that I really had to have a go at attempting it myself with gel polish. I've wanted to do it for a while, but sort of wasn't 100% sure how to do it, but I watched her tutorial. We'll leave links to it. Please go check her out because her tutorial was amazing. But yeah, but I'm following those steps to create this mani. So I've already applied 2 coats of my black polish. I have wiped off the tacky layer instead of using a no wipe top coat because I wanted it to be completely like no tack at all. So these are the 2 pigment powders I'm using. They are Gnarly Nails and they are Neon. If I just turn it over here, so it's got Purple Haze and Atomic Pink. I absolutely love these neon pigments. They are amazing. And I'm also using some isopropyl alcohol. She used 70%, so I'm using the same. I'm sure it won't matter if you've got like a 99% one. I'm sure it works absolutely fine, but because I've not done this before, I just thought I would use kind of exactly what she was using. So basically what you want to do with this is work out roughly where you want your smoke to sort of start and finish. So that's what I am doing here. And what I love about this sort of like neon smoke design is it doesn't have to be perfect, because like I'm not at one with using a nail brush. So yeah, so I like the fact that it can be a little bit messy and it doesn't really matter because you'll be coming back in with also isopropyl alcohol over this. So yeah, so don't get too sort of cut up trying to make this part look all pretty and perfect. So basically I'm just going to decant some of the alcohol now, and I've just literally got like a lid off a glitter pot or something like that. And I'm just using like a different brush here. She did recommend using like a more of a porous brush, but I wasn't really sure whether I've got porous brushes or not, so I just used this one. So basically what you want to do is just sort of, you like watering down the gel, not obviously too much because you're going to need some of the sort of stickiness that gel polish leaves behind, obviously, for the pigments to stick to. But you're basically just sort of swirling the gel around, trying to get it as close to that smoke look as you wanted it to get. So you can go in again, just, you know, you just don't want to drench the gel polish basically. So you just move your brush in sort of like a nice fluid motion. You don't want it to be like dragging it across the nail. You want to just move it along in a nice fluid motion, because obviously that is how smoke would look. So basically you just keep going now until you're happy. You want to have a little bit of the black coming through with the white, and then when you're happy you will pop it underneath your lamp to dry it. I put it underneath my LED lamp for 1 minute. If you're using UV, it's best to leave it under there for 2 minutes. So there you go, that is the end look. So you want to make sure that the isopropyl alcohol has completely evaporated from it before you start this, before you start applying the pigments. And then, you know, I love the fact that she only chose 2 colours with this one. I love the simplicity of it. I have seen others where there's been like quite a lot of like different neon colours used, which it has looked fine, but for a first attempt, I wanted it to be as simple as possible, and you definitely get that with these 2 colours, and they go really nicely together. So basically where I haven't put the pink, I'm now going to be putting the purple, and you want to sort of blend it in. You don't want to be like overly rubbing it onto the nail, because you know, you don't want to be like picking the powder back up off the tacky layer, because obviously that tacky layer has been watered down a fair bit more than you would if you were just applying it directly to gel polish. So once you're done, you want to get rid of that excess polish. You can go in again and, like, I don't know, with the isopropyl alcohol, clean off the bits that you can see on the black. Can you see that there? You can do that. It's not necessary, but there you go. So I'm using the base coat first to go over this, because if any of the pigments are picked up in the brush, it doesn't really matter, because generally when I use like my base polish, I'm going to be putting a colour over the top of it anyway. So that's a tip that she shared, so I thought it was a great tip, so I thought I'd share it with you also. So once you've cured that underneath your lamp, you want to go ahead now and apply your gel top coat. You want your sort of glossiest top coat as possible. You want it to be really, really shiny. And pop that underneath the lamp. And yeah, that is the end look. So I was actually quite impressed really for my first attempt. I do think it has got that smoky look to it. So you want to obviously make sure that you've got your nails together and you're following it through, you know, all across the nails. But you can put it across your nails however you want to, really. This is how I have chose to do it. So I really hope that you found this tutorial helpful. If you want to have a go at this, then do it. Play with it. It's a lot easier than you actually think. But yeah, I had fun creating this, Jelly Babes, and I really hope that you like it also. So thank you for checking it out. And yeah, that is it. So if you're new to my channel, please press that free subscribe button. And there's some videos here that you may have missed. If you want to recreate this, I'd love to see your recreation. So tag me in on Instagram at Gelulicious. And that is it for today, Jelly Babes. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.